Hi, this is Empathology with Victoria, and I just wanted to leave a message about falling in love and making sure you don't fall in love with a narcissist, especially if you're an empath, a sensitive, or a TI. So I'm just kind of winging it here. Excuse me. So when you fall in love, I know that sounds so fairy tale and it sounds so right to fall in love with somebody. But what do you actually do when you quote unquote fall in love with somebody? You know, in my opinion, I feel like falling in love with somebody can be very dangerous. You have to really know who you're falling in love with. So, for me, the definition of falling in love is allowing another person to have a large portion of your mind, allowing another individual to have a large portion of your emotions, of your body, of your spirit, of your soul. That's what falling in love is. So, before you give someone that much power over you, because that's what it is, it's giving somebody the power to control you. You have to know who this person is. So, in my opinion, instead of falling in love with somebody, how about getting somebody's respect? Because that's what it all boils down to. If you want to be happy with somebody, that person has to respect you. And one thing a narcissist is not going to do is respect you. In order for someone to love you, they have to respect your mind. They have to respect what you like, what you don't like, just who you are. They have to give you respect in order to love you. If they don't have that, they definitely don't love you. So to a narcissist, you definitely don't want to give that much power to a narcissist to control you, because that's all that they're going to do. Narcissists play very dangerous games, and they know that a lot of empaths, a lot of people, a lot of women in general, and a lot of men, they go for the fall in love thing because they're blind to the fact that falling in love, quote unquote, actually means giving somebody control of you emotionally, all the Elise, like spiritually, emotionally, mentally, all of that. And to a narcissist, that is only that is the winning ticket. That's showing your entire hand. My little curtain is. That's showing your entire hand in the game that they play. They don't play checkers, they play chess. So you can't come with checker pieces trying to win a game with the narcissist. If you're an empath and you don't know about this falling in love thing, that they look at people who fall in love as weak people. They use that against them. So when dealing with the narcissist, you never want to give them that much control over your body, over your mind. That's the very wrong thing to do, because they're going to take that and they're going to turn around and they're going to hurt you. So if you want to give love to somebody, give them respect. If you want to know if somebody really loves you, look at how much they respect you. Because once you give that love or fall in love with the narcissist, you know what they're going to do with your love? This is what they're going to do with it. And this is from my zombie tarot deck that I use when I'm talking about the narcissist. So all of this is your love, but they don't look at it as love. They look at it as weakness, a way to control you. This right here, that's you giving away love or falling in love with the narcissist. That's what it looks like to them. The guy holding the pen and paper, he's the narcissist in this situation. They're studying you. They're seeing how far they can go with you. They're seeing how much of a fool you are because you are in love with them. Again, they don't look at it as being in love. They look at it as you've given them your emotions. You've given them your mind. You've given them everything. You've given them control over a large portion of you, over 50%. In some cases, 100%. That is very detrimental. That's not love. You have to realize who you're dealing with when you're dealing with narcissists. They're incapable of loving you. You know, if you're an empath, they want you because they can control you. This is love to them. This is it. And after a year or 2 or 3 or 4, however many years you stay with the narcissist, it'll get to the point where you're feeling like this. This is the love that you'll get from them. You'll want no more of it. But by that time, you know, your heart will be broken. It'll be like trying to detox from them because you've given them so much of yourself. You would have to detox from the narcissist. You would have to get back to a place where you are in control of yourself, where you're back loving yourself. You have control of yourself. And that takes a long time. It takes a lot of work. A lot of people can't come back from this, from being controlled by the narcissist, by giving them love. You know, especially with nowadays, there's an epidemic of narcissists. They're on the rise, especially with all of this technology and Facebook and Instagram, online dating. These narcissists, they're out here and they are looking for you because they need someone to control. And you sitting there in love, falling in love with the games that they play. They know what to do. I made a video about the narcissistic stare. When they first get with you, they're going to look at you and watch you to see how they can manipulate you. This is all that they're doing right here. Yeah. That's not love. That's control. That's all that a narcissist can do. So you have to get to a point where you're feeling like this about narcissists because they're out there. There's an epidemic. Educate yourself. Like this lady here, she's holding the gun and she's kicking the guy away. She's kicking him all the way because she's learned, she's educated herself on narcissism. You know, and they're out there. You definitely don't want to end up like this because that's all that's going to happen with the narcissist. This is what's going to happen. So with that being said, you know, this video might be all over the place. You know, I'm not a wonderful speaker, but, you know, I'm learning. I really don't care. I just want to get the message out about narcissism. These men and these women are out here and they're looking for empaths because they're easier to control. An empath is very easy to control because an empath is usually uneducated about the wiles of the devil, the things that these people do, because as an empath, you are incapable of doing what they do or playing the game that they play. You know, you play fair, they don't. So just know that if you give a large portion of yourself away, calling that falling in love, the only thing that's going to happen with the narcissist, literally, is this. So just don't do it. Don't do it. Educate yourself. Educate yourself on narcissism and the things that they do. There's so many videos out here on YouTube about narcissism. One of the guys I really like to listen to, he's so educated on narcissism, is ASSC Direct. His name is Quinn, and he is very, very knowledgeable. And, you know, this message was for somebody because, look at this. I got the 7 of Hazards, 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 3 sevens, and then a 3 with the 3 of Swords. Ain't that something? Take heed and educate yourself so that you can steer clear of the narcissist. Don't waste years with these people because they got nothing but time and they will waste your time. Educate yourself so you won't even spend a day with these entities, because that's what they are. Don't fall in love with the narcissist. So with that being said, I hope this helps at least one person. I'm learning here with this YouTube stuff. I'm so old fashioned, but take the message and educate yourself. Thank you for listening. Take care of yourself. Peace.